Because our parents, you know, they were like the baby. I mean, my parents were the baby boomers. I'm sure yours were too.
Sure.
And it's like they worked just to like have this American dream. You know, the white picket fence and the 2 cars in the driveway.
Absolutely.
And then the millennials came in and were like, but like, I want to be an entrepreneur. Like, I want to do this and like, I want to do that. And then now the Gen Zs, these kids, they're like, well, I don't want to go to work today. So like, I'm not going to go to work today. Yeah. You know, so like,
which is an insane mindset to me.
So like, that's why I tell you,
right?
like, everything is a mindset. And I always keep that at the core of my job.
I am just so interested to see how that all plays out, you know, because like the work ethic of like, and not to say that it's not a work ethic, it's just different.
It's really different.
So I don't know. It's not that I don't like, and I don't like hate on it because like there's all these young kids that work at the restaurant and I don't know, like college like is more of like 4 years post high school of like a kind of like experience. You know what I mean? It's not like when I went to college, like I was dead set on further like making an opportunity for myself and potentially my family. Right?
Yeah.
And it just doesn't seem
like they're like these kids are doing that.
Yeah, like it's just like I was just like I don't get me wrong, I partied and I went crazy during those years. Don't get me wrong. But like I don't know, it just seems very different. Like that, well, you know what it is? The American dream just kind of changed overnight.
It's dissipated. I don't know if there is an American dream anymore. You know, like what the fuck is going on with this inflation? Like that's one thing. And then for me, the second thing is just like to have a bare minimum lifestyle. And I'm not even talking about saving money and like taking vacations. Like rent, food, electricity, dogs.
I know.
It's hard out here.
For sure.
So I think that like as a millennial and as a Gen
New Jersey
Z,
and New York are just really tough to live in.
And just anywhere, because I come from Miami. And like Miami, when I left Miami was expensive.
Okay.
Like it was getting to that point that it was, you know, the prices were going up, especially after COVID, when LA and New Yorkers started moving over there. Like our quality of life, our prices went up because you guys make a lot more money than the Miami
and everybody came down.
Salary.
It's like they can afford it, so this is
like,
what we
so
got
I
for
think
it.
like people's mindsets are changing. They're like, well, why am I going to go to school? Why am I going to get into this debt?
Yeah.
If there's like this whole, and like I'm not saying don't go to school.
Yeah, right.
But like I think you should go to school if you're really passionate about something.
School's gonna change though. They're gonna have to change.
It's gonna have to change.
Yeah.
Because these curriculums aren't set, and like the times are moving too fast.
Yeah.
For the curriculums that these schools have. You know, so I think it's like just so many things, and I'm like, it really goes back to how you raise your kids. Number one, what you feed them, what you teach them, what you let them see outside, you know, whatever, and what their dreams are to become. Because I went to school for my parents, and I will say that until the day that I die. I was dropping out every semester, but I was like, let me just do this thing to be good with them, so that I can live in their home while I'm in school.
Right.
But I always kind of knew I was going to do my own thing.
But a lot of it has helped you for where you're at.
People ask me that and I'm like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know that it has. I went to school for PR and business.
Did you know that you were going to do that before, or did you find that while there?
I just picked PR because it was the easiest communication major in school.
Okay.
But I ended up really loving PR.
Sure. Do you think you would have found that on your own though?
Do you the what?
Would you have found that on your own, like out of high school? Would you have been like, oh?
No.
Yeah.
No,
so,
I fell into it because after not liking anything, and after literally just wanting to be a sociology major, that was like the one thing I really ever liked. My parents were like, "Don't go to school for that. Like, what are you gonna do with that?" And I'm like, "What am I gonna do with anything else I do that I'm not gonna use?" You know?
Right.
But I ended up doing PR, and I really liked it, but. You know, I think school teaches you how to be an employee. I think going to college teaches you that you have to show up at a certain time. You have to turn in your assignments. And, you know, after you do that, your midterms, your finals, whatever, you're done. I think there are, of course, a lot of courses and degrees that you actually need.
Yeah.
Like law, engineering, being a doctor, etc.
Sure.
But I don't know if it has done anything for me besides having really good grammar skills and knowing how to talk to people. But besides that, I don't think it's like really like, I think a lot of it has been my own ambition.
Okay. Good.